Today's verdict has significant meaning for people in Central Virginia who've been on the ground protesting for justice. And new tonight, many of those local organizations are reacting.
For that part of our team coverage, we check in with Brent Solomon. He's live at the Lee Monument tonight. And Brent, what's the situation there?
Well, the monument is pretty quiet here tonight. Of course, you'll remember the state not too long ago placed fencing around the statue to keep people away from it. But yet, tonight folks have been driving around it, honking their horns, yelling justice for George Floyd. And they tell me that's just what they got.
The protesting, people just letting their voice be heard, just letting out frustration. So I feel like that all played a part of saying, like, hey, we're not going to continue to tolerate this.
It's why Chauvin Galbraith organized numerous marches following George Floyd's death, hoping the world would hear. Tuesday, he waited anxiously for a verdict.
I really, didn't know how I was going to go to work tomorrow if the verdict went the wrong way, pretending that was okay, and I really wasn't.
For nearly a year now, we have followed the highs and lows of protests, riots, and cries for change. The outcry could be heard all over the world as marches were held in other countries, even prompting companies to rethink diversity.
It took George Floyd's death to shake America, and it's still shaking America.
J.J. Minor heads Richmond's NAACP.
It's a unifying moment for some, but of course you still have a country that is so divided, so divided. You can look at some of the comments, some of the folks who are blogging and tweeting, and they're saying some ugly, mean, and some of these folks are mean-spirited out here, but they lost today, while majority of Americans, we won.
We've been going through this for so long. We've been going through these battles and losing these battles. So for us to finally get a win, it's like, thank you, Lord.
Both men say they're taking a moment, a deep breath, to just realize the intensity of what this moment really means. But they realize that their work isn't done yet. They specifically reference that case in Windsor, Virginia involving Karan Nasfario. They also mentioned Dante Wright, that case in Minnesota. That's why they're telling people who are protesting to keep at it until there isn't a reason to. Live in Richmond on your side tonight, Brent Solomon, NBC 12.
Okay, Brent, thank you. And tonight we're hearing